In this tutorial, we will see how we can design a logo like BYD, a famous car company. So let's get started. First of all, draw a triangle, and we need these parts to be equal. So we can split it into grid, preview it, make it 2 rows. Alternatively, we can draw a small rectangle and copy it. But before that, let's first copy it because we will use the same rectangle for other letters. So for this thing, we need to convert it into grid, make it 2 rows, also make it 2 rows. For this thing, we will delete the below part and let's cut it down. It don't has the line here. Simply click on the partial selection tool. This is actually the partial selection tool because it selects the whole object and it selects the partial object. It's easy to call it partial selection for better understanding. So we have selected both these using shift and delete. Now we will select all the anchor points here and we will round it. That was simple. Now we need to put a point here and convert it here. So when we will reach the center point, we will click here simply. But remember, you need to select the object first, else it will not add this point to this object, but it will add the point separately. So when we have added a point, simply break it, and after breaking, move one side far away and we will connect this to continue below towards the bottom. So we have choose the pen tool and simply click on the line where we are guided through the keyword intersect. Intersect means it's the same point where this line is intersecting. So we clicked here and you see it extended a little bit. If it is not extended for you, you can choose this setting from here. You might have choose this setting, and this is most common setting. You might have to change it to this setting for this particular project. So after that, simply click on the top line and click on delete. And for D, it's very easy. Click on the line, click on delete, and simply select both the corners, and this is how it works. If you select one corner and then the other, it will not work. Let's do this like this. You did one thing and the other thing, so you see it's not round. So it's a requirement that you select both these things together. So similar for this thing, if you select and do this separately and select and do this separately, you cannot ensure that both the corners are exactly same. Here you can see the value, it's 65 and this value is 93. You can put a value, same value there, or it's better to first flat it and select both together and then convert them to rounded corner. I have selected both using shift and dragging and choose the direct selection, which is actually the tool used for partially select the object. And now when I make it round, it will make sure that both the parts are rounded exactly the same. Now let's cross check it. You will see everything is in line. If you draw a line there, you will see everything is perfectly in line. If you line if you drag the line below, you will see everything is in line. And not only this, but even if you make the line in the center, you will see that it's crossing from exactly the same part of each character. And one more thing, if you draw a line, if you draw a block like this, we better choose the outline view. You can choose the outline view from here. View, outline view, Control Y. So draw a line from, if you draw a square, sorry, here, and drag it on the next character, you will see it's exactly the same and they have the same distance too. So drag it ahead again. So you see they are exactly same and they are perfect, because while creating, once we repeat a rectangle, we used object, transform, and transform again. So it repeat the last object. So it's perfect from every side and it's perfectly geometrically. So let's delete these symbols. Thank you.